Hi YouTube! So it has been about 2 months since my last video, so I guess that's the schedule that I'm on, so I'll see y'all again in September, I guess. Actually, I'm really hoping to get better with doing more consistent uploads. I have officially started my prep, and that was one of the big things that I wanted to document with my channel. One of the reasons I like YouTube is just, it's almost like a diary. It's like a way to look back, it's a way to see progress, see what works, see what didn't, and so yes, I'm officially in prep. I'm no longer bulking. We went to maintenance calories at the beginning of June, and then we stuck with the same macros up until about, well, we lowered them a little bit, but we've just kind of been, my coach has been learning what my body reacts to better and all of that. And so about a week and a half ago, prep officially started, and I was 16 weeks out. And so my cardio went from once a week to 3 times a week. So I have 3 HIIT sessions, twice on the stairs and once doing sprints. And that is actually what I have to do today, is my sprints. And so I lowered my macros, and we added 2 high carb days, which are very fun, but my fats get lowered, so I can't go too crazy with it. The calories end up being about the same. So it's been fun just kind of seeing my body change and all that, even from just like January whenever I was bulking and I was at my heaviest weight. So it's exciting. I'm 15 weeks out today, and so it's just the beginning. I've got a long ways to go. I've been practicing my posing, and I'm actually going to do a physique update today, but my shoes, my posing heels are downstairs, and so I'm not gonna go get them, so it's just gonna be barefoot. So since my last video, we've had a bunch of life changes. We ended up moving into a condo, and so we went from like 950 square feet from our last apartment to about 1,500 here. So it's been so nice. There's so much more room for the cat and the dog to go run and play, and it's just been really nice. And so there's been that, and then I got a new job, so I'm actually with the same company, but I got a promotion, and so I'm working at a new building, and I've got all new coworkers, and you know, it's a lot going on, but it's all good stuff, so it's all very, very exciting. And so it's just been crazy. Life's been crazy, but I'm actually about to go get my body fat tested. I'm going to a local health shop, and it's like a 2-part test, and so I test it again whenever I want, so I'm going to do it at the beginning and then closer to the end of my prep, just to kind of see the differences that my body is making. And so they told me that I can't eat, drink, or work out for 2 hours before they test me. And so I was like, well, I want to do it first thing in the morning, because it's always when I weigh myself, and you know, I've been sleeping, so I'm fasted. And so I haven't ate since about 7:30 last night was when I finished dinner, and it's now almost 10, and so I'm kind of hungry. But I guess it's like intermittent fasting, you know, try it out unwillingly. So I'm going to eat a big breakfast when I get back. So I'm just going to do a physique update, go get my body fat tested. And actually, I have one of those scales where they've got like the electronic sensors on it where it's supposed to tell you your body fat and water weight and stuff. So I'm actually going to test that before I leave and see what that reading says compares to what the official bod pod results are. And then after that, I have shoulders sprints today, and then probably in practice some posing, and then it's high carb day, so I'm going to eat 250 grams of carbs. So that's just my day, and I figured I'll take y'all along with me, and thank you for watching, and let's get to the physique update. Okay, so here is my scale. I'm going to set my camera down, and then we'll see what it says. Says my current weight's 138.2, 5.3% bone mass, 22.3 BMI, 19.2% body fat. That's what we're testing. 37.8% muscle, and 56.3% water. So one of Ollie's favorite things to do is to snuggle himself up in the pillows. Say hi, puppy. We need to get him groomed, but I just can't. I don't want to get rid of all his little fuzzy hair. He's a fuzzy wuzzy, and I love it. Do you want a haircut, Ollie? Should we get you a haircut? He's too cute. Okay, y'all. My scale at home is a liar. So it said that home I was 19.2, but I just finished up with the official bod pod, which was so easy. I mean, like, I was in and out in 3 minutes. It was very, very easy. And it said that my total body fat percentage is 22.2%, which is roughly 30.6 pounds of fat on my body. And they have like these categories, like based on the percentages, what, like, okay, so there's risky, which is high body fat, excess fat, moderately lean, lean, ultra lean, and risky. And so for women, of course, they differ from men in the body fat like category, because we have like the reproductive systems and just all that. Women just in general carry more fat. They can't be as low as a body fat as men can. And so I'm in the lean category, which is right before ultra lean, which I'm gonna hope to be at. And so the explanation is lower body fat levels than many people. This range is excellent for health and longevity. Not great for the stage though. I want to be ultra lean. And then it says for ultra lean, it's fat levels sometimes found in elite athletes. So hashtag goals. But the cool thing about this test is that it gives you an estimated resting metabolic rate, which is where if you were to lay on the couch all day long and not move a single muscle, how many calories you would burn just in basically surviving, like your organs working and breathing and just basic stuff like that. And so based off my body composition, they have estimated that that would be 1,313 calories a day. So they have then from there done an estimated resting metabolic rate based off your activity level. And so there's a completely sedentary level, a low active, a very active, and all that. And I work a sedentary job, so I sit at a desk all day, and then I work out like 5 days a week. And so that actually puts me in the low active category, because of course I'm busting my butt in the gym, but I'm just sitting around the rest of the day, and so it doesn't put me very active. He said that the very active level is somebody that's literally like running all day long. So I guess like if your job is to be like a marathon trainer. So anyways, after all that, so based off that activity level, they multiply my resting metabolic rate, that 1,300 calories, times 1.52, which puts me at 1,995 calories would be maintenance. And so that would be not gaining or losing. That would just be staying the same. So that's actually very close to the calories that I am at right now with my current macros. And so from there we will go down. But I mean, of course, like I'm doing cardio and stuff too, so that makes a difference. But that was pretty good. And so I'll go back again closer to the end of my show and hopefully see progress. So I don't really have like a goal body fat. It's more so just about the way that I look. And so I just want to be lean. I don't care about the numbers. I just care about being lean. So that's that. And now I'm going to go eat a big breakfast. I'm thinking waffles. I think I'm gonna make some Kodiak cake waffles. So I'll see y'all later. Bye. Y'all, I just had to show you this real quick. I'm so hungry, so I'm about to eat it. So I did 2 servings of the Kodiak cake waffles, just regular, and then I added in cinnamon and nutmeg to the batter, and then I did 100 grams of egg whites with that. And then for the syrup, I mixed 1 serving of the Trader Joe's cookie butter, which is hot fire flames, mixed with a serving of sugar-free syrup, and then I just poured that all over it. And then for my coffee, I have just the sugar-free Italian sweet cream with a little bit of fat-free Ready Whip on the waffles and my coffee, and 1 slice of turkey bacon. So this is a huge carb breakfast, and I'll link the macros at the bottom of the screen. And I'm so hyped. Okay, so for my next snack, I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of run through what I'm going to have for the rest of the day instead of making it like a full day of eating, because those are very difficult because a lot of times I just want to eat and I hate having to record it. So I'm just gonna kind of go through in case you're curious and you want to see what I'm eating. So for lunch, I am having flank steak that I have meal prepped. Flank steak is a very lean cut of meat. I like to prep it in the crock pot, and I just kind of eat it throughout the week. I think I'm eating like 76 grams, just kind of like whatever meets your protein needs for the day. And then with that, I'm having 6 ounces of red potatoes. This is also something that I've meal prepped. I boil it, and then I boil it for 15 minutes, cut it all up, and then I put it in the oven on like a baking sheet, and I use garlic, paprika, pink Himalayan salt, ground pepper, I use parsley, Italian seasoning, and then like onion powder, and then I just kind of toss it all around, and I just use a little bit of like spray coconut oil. It's like 0 calories. I don't use any other oil because I don't want to waste my fats on that. So that's what I'm going to have for lunch. And then I like to use the reduced sugar ketchup on top, and I've never been one that drizzles it all over my potatoes, but when every single gram is accounted for, you want to make sure you eat it all. So that's how I've learned to get the most of your macros, because like whenever you, like the most annoying thing is whenever you weigh out your food and it's like exactly 100 grams, but you still have remnants of it on the like bowl or whatever, and you're like, well, I counted for that, you know, so I want to eat it. So just like a little tip that I've learned. It's stupid, but it helps me. And then for my midday like snack, I'm having 150 grams of strawberries. I like to also cut these up and prep them in the middle of the week. That way I can just kind of grab however much I need. And then I'm doing 150 grams of blueberries, and then this is just kind of like a little sweet treat. And then also for more like micronutrient dense foods, I'm doing 2 servings, which is 6 ounces of baby carrots dipped in 1 serving of this cucumber dill tzatziki dip. And it's actually pretty good, and just kind of gives it a little bit of flavor. This is my cat's tail that's on the counter. Do you want to be in the video? You do? Well, say hi, YouTube. Say hi. Okay, and then let's see what else we have. Okay, and then for dinner tonight, I'm making turkey pasta. So I'm gonna have a serving of the traditional Prego. And then I'm going to use that with this red lentil pasta, which is really, really good. It's kind of expensive. I think it's like $4 or $5 per box, whereas like regular whole wheat penne is just like $1. But it is like all natural. The only ingredient, if you can see that, is, if it will focus, it's not gonna focus, I'm sorry. It's just organic red lentil flour. And then the macros on it are very good. It's got 1 fat, 27 carbs, and 13 grams of protein, which isn't very typical. And then I'm gonna do, I think I get like 2.7 ounces, whatever, just whatever your protein needs are. Just some natural, some ground turkey. And so an important thing that I have learned while being on prep is if you are tracking your macros and you use MyFitnessPal, make sure you are tracking either cooked or raw meats, because if you look at the back of this and you see the nutrition facts, it tells you 4 ounces is going to be 21 protein and 8 fat, but that 4 ounces is raw. And so whenever you cook it up, it actually turns into about 3 ounces, and so you can be eating a lot more than you think you are, and that's a whole lot of extra calories. So I mean, even though it's protein and it's good for you, if you're going over on your calories, you're not going to lose weight because you have to be in a deficit. So that's just something that I've learned, because in the beginning I didn't do that. I thought 4 ounces was just 4 ounces. And so MyFitnessPal, you can search like ground turkey 93.7 cooked, and it's 3.1 ounces. It's the same as 4 raw. Anyways, just something that'll help. This is something that I'm just gonna have throughout the day. This is just kind of like a sweet treat pick-me-up. These are the Powerade Zeros. This is really, really, really good. It's a good sweet tooth fix, just a dieting hack. And then, don't judge me for the processed food, but I have a complete cookie in for my macros for the day. And another sneaky thing to look out for if you're tracking your macros is that you have to read the nutrition label, because if you just look at this, it says 6 fat, 24 carb, and 8 protein. But the plot twist is that it's half of a serving. You have to count 2 servings because that's what the whole cookie is. So this is just kind of like my sweet treat. That's what I love about if it fits your macros, is that you can literally eat whatever you want. If you want Reese cups, you can have Reese cups. And so it's just about limiting your portion sizes and not overeating, basically. So it's annoying to have to weigh all your food all day long, but for me, the pros are worth the cons because you get to eat good food. And so you still want to make sure you get your micronutrients in and still eat whole foods, which is what more than 80% of my diet is. But those sweet treats keep me from going insane, and they keep me on track, because if you're just eating totally clean foods all the time, or at least in my case, I get burnt out on that and then I'm not motivated anymore. So that is what I'm gonna have for my high carb day today. So hopefully that'll help you guys if you are needing some meal ideas or snack ideas or whatever. And the cookie butter waffles that I made this morning were so good. I went back and watched the clip where I was like showing you guys what I did, and I was talking so fast because I was so excited to eat it. So sorry about that. So I'm actually going to start on this cookie, and then probably, oh, one more thing I'm gonna have today is this bang. This is the new peach mango flavor that they just came out with, and it is so good. And so what I love about bangs is they are no fat, no carbs, and no protein, so it's just complete 0 calories. Whereas I was at the grocery store the other day and I picked up a white Monster, and these are like 0 calories, and so I was like, oh, this will be a good energy drink. But if you look on the back, it has carbs in it. And I was like, what? Like, I feel so betrayed because I have to track that. And so it's just 2 carbs, so it's not very many. But like, if I'm trying to choose between this and this, I'd rather have like, I don't know, like 20 grams more strawberries and eat my food rather than drink it. So yes, I'm gonna have the bang, and then we're going to hit some shoulders and do some sprints. So I'll try to take my camera along with me there, and that's it.
Okay, so I didn't get to really record my whole workout, but I just thought I would show you guys a couple of the major movements I did. So the first thing that I did was just a drop set with the side lateral machine. So I do about 10 reps at the heaviest weight, and then I'll go the next level lighter in weight, and then I'll go until failure, and then I do that again. And so I did that total drop set for 3 rounds before moving on to the next exercise. The next movement that I went on to was just a seated military press. Right here I'm doing this with 75 pounds for 8 reps, and then I took the 5s off of the sides, which made it 65 pounds. I did that for 10, and then I took all the weight off and just did the bar for about 12 reps. This was a big compound movement for your shoulders. And then the next one that I was going to show you guys is just this upright row. I love upright rows. They're probably my favorite shoulder movement, and I love it because you can do it with plates, you can do it with dumbbells, you can do it with the easy bar, you can do it with a barbell. But I have found that the Smith machine, you can also do it with cables. The Smith machine is the hardest because it is the most tension the entire time, even on the way down. So I love that one for killing your shoulders.
Okay, y'all, excuse this crazy mess of a hair. My hair's look like crap in every video today. It was wet last night, and so I put it in a bun, and then when I went to go get my testing done this morning, I had to literally wear a swim cap. So I had to take out all my bobby pins and everything, so my hair was still wet. And then I went to the pool. It's a nightmare, but that's okay. It's almost 6 o'clock and I just got home. I still have not even had lunch yet. So I'm very behind on my food, but that's okay. I just went to Trader Joe's to get more cookie butter so I can remake those waffles. I was literally like scraping the edges. So I got more of that and I'll just show y'all what else I got. And yeah. So the very first thing I got was some fresh flowers. They're so pretty. Trader Joe's has the best flowers. I think these were $5. So, oh, $5.99. Yes, well, they're beautiful and I love them. Buy yourself flowers. And then Sam did not tell me what he wanted when I went grocery shopping 2 days ago, and he needed milk, so I had to get him more milk. I don't drink this stuff, but he does. I got a cucumber for 0-calorie snacking. It's really good with stevia and cinnamon sprinkled on top. It's a little sweet treat. I got some strawberries to prep for the week. I got some already cooked chicken. This is just the lazy girl route. It's grilled. We don't have a grill currently, and grilled chicken is my favorite. And I believe, I want to say this was $4.99 for this entire case, so I can just throw it on salads or make a quesadilla or just kind of whatever, and it's already cooked and done. I got some microwave jasmine rice. Once again, this is the lazy girl route. You just throw it in. Whenever I first started eating this, I would just throw it in and I'd eat the whole bag. And then later I found out it's just like the cookie I was telling you guys about. One bag is 2 servings. And so for like, I think it was a week, I was eating twice as many carbs of rice as I thought I was. So that was fun. So heads up, always double check the nutrition label because you never know. What you think is a serving is not always. Anyways, got my rice. I got 2 things of extra lean ground beef. I like to cook this up and prep it for the week. I'll just do it plain. I mean, I'll do like salt and pepper. I can do some of the liquid aminos, which is a soy sauce alternative. And I just grab this throughout the week. What I do is I weigh all of this out raw. And so it'll be like 930 grams or whatever. And then I cook it all, and then I get a Tupperware container and I weigh it all cooked, and then it'll actually only be like 600 grams. So then I take 600 divided by 900. I have to write it down because it's got to be exact. And then that'll give you a percentage, which is going to be like 0.707. And so then I write that down and I stick it in the fridge. And then as I get it throughout the week, if I want 4 ounces of it, I do 4 ounces times 7.07. And then that's actually only like 2.8 ounces. And that's like I was saying, that's just the cooked ratio. So then 2.8 ounces cooked is actually 4 ounces raw because it loses the water. So that is how I prep and track this for the week. I got some mashed cauliflower as a side, and then I got some frozen asparagus as a side. I got more cookie butter, which is what I went for, and just some garlic. So that was just a little mini tiny grocery haul. Killed my workout. My sprints were surprisingly really easy today. I did the exact same speed and sprints and everything as last week, and last week kicked my butt, and this week I was like, I'm already done, so maybe, I don't know, I might go back and do more. But that is going to conclude this video. Ollie, you want to say hi? So thank you guys for watching my video, and I hope that y'all have a great day, and I will see you in the next clip.